Monday, and it's time to talk technology, and that means Luis Alvarez, CEO of the Alvarez Technology Group, is joining us here on Power Talk Radio. Luis, welcome back to the program.
Thank you, Mark. How are you doing today?
Doing pretty good. So we want to talk a little bit about Google ending the sale of ads using individual web tracking data on Chrome. What's going on here, and why should we care?
Well, if you've ever been followed forever by a toaster or by a couch, just because you looked at a toaster or a couch one time and ended up buying it, you know what that feels like, where you get these ads popping up in all of your internet searches or even your browsing history.
Right.
And those are called third-party cookies. And what that means is that if you ever go to a website, let's say you go to Amazon or you go to Wayfair and you do a search on couches, well, they put a cookie on your browsing history. So from that point on, they've identified you as somebody who might be interested in buying a couch. Even if you bought one,
right,
you still get tagged. And Google says that it's become so annoying that they're getting rid of it, and that's causing a lot of issues because a lot of companies have built entire sales processes based on their ability to entice you to buy something based on, tracking these cookies across your internet activities. And the other part of this is that a lot of these companies, smaller companies, are complaining that Google is not disabling their ability to do the exact same thing. So in essence, they're monopolizing this ability to entice you based on your search history and the sorts of things that you look at on the internet to themselves and not anybody else.
Yeah, but can't Google just say, hey, look, we own Chrome. It's our vehicle. If we want to keep you off of it, well, we will.
Yeah, and that's basically what they're saying. And all these companies are pushing back saying, hey, this is monopolistic. You're basically shutting us out. Those of us that have built online businesses, especially over the course of the last, year and a half during the pandemic, a lot of companies have invested, millions of dollars, if not more, on developing, very sophisticated tracking systems based on these third-party cookies that now will essentially stop working within a few months as Google, starts blocking them. And so, the impact has already been felt. If you look at some of these e-commerce sites that have been real big on the stock market, their valuation is dropping pretty quickly as investors recognize what this means for them.
3, 2, 1.
On the other hand, this may lead Google to be, looked at very carefully by the federal government for antitrust actions. They claim that they're doing this to protect the privacy of their customers, but they're the 800-pound gorilla of the internet, and if they do it, others may follow.
All right. We'll keep following this story with Luis Alvarez, CEO of the Alvarez Technology Group, online, alvareztg.com, at AlvarezTG. That's the Twitter handle. And Luis, the toll-free number for the I-Team.
Give us a call at 866-78-I-TEAM. That's 866-784-8326.